Just settling yourself into your seat, however that looks for you. Bringing your hands to rest on the thighs or the knees. And I'd like you to draw the hands a little bit closer to you and press down with them just enough to encourage a slight opening through the front body, a tiny back bend as we draw the shoulders back. And create more space across the front of the chest. Allow the eyes to close down. Allow the body to feel grounded. Allowing yourself to become aware of the very base of the spine, the sit bones. Perhaps finding a tiny bit of movement left to right just to try and find that neutral spot between the two. And becoming aware of the spine. Using that space to really tune into the vertebrae and encourage each one to sit slightly taller on top of the other. Softening the shoulders down away from the ears. And continuing to observe the back of the neck. Noticing the head and perhaps tucking the chin back slightly as if you were trying to create a double chin, and just invite more length into the back of the neck. Feeling the weight of the head as it settles and rests. And coming back to the front of the body, tracing your way around the shoulders, around the collarbones, to the chest plate, the sternum. And with every inhale, really allowing that sternum to guide you as you inhale, trying to encourage more height. And as you exhale, inviting it to gently lower. Noticing with the breath, whether as you start to inhale, the plate immediately moves, or whether the belly extends first and the plate lifts secondary. As you expand the breath and start to expand the volume of breath that you draw into the body, down into the belly. Keeping the focus on the chest plate. You'd hope that as the movement draws lower into the body, that the movement of the sternum is actually quite minimal at the end. The final hurrah of rising up from air, not the main movement body. I invite you to gently start to count how long it takes you to inhale. And how long it takes you to exhale. Trying to match the inhale and the exhale. Keeping them long and steady. The tendency when we breathe with the mouth closed through the nose can be for people to actually start to feel a little bit overwhelmed. So as you exhale, I'd like you to really focus on the exhale, and I'd like you to always try and make it audible as if you were going to breathe out of your mouth, but gently keeping the mouth closed. Moving focus to the parasympathetic element of breath, the exhale. Inviting it to be long. In fact, if you can, inviting it to be 1 or 2 seconds longer than the length of your inhale. Noticing as the mind begins to wander, softly drawing it back. Counting the breath in and accentuating the count out. We're focusing on the parasympathetic. We use the parachute, to help guide us to slow down. Slow down the nervous system. Slow down our breath and lower our blood pressure. And to really just allow ourselves to be in a restful state. The last moment. Being watchful of the exhale, slowly start to find a little bit more height through the body. If the hands have moved forward, maybe draw them back again. Really stacking the vertebrae, lifting the body tall. Perhaps lifting the chin ever so slightly higher too. Allowing the breath to guide you 3 more deep breath cycles. Slowly extending the arms out in front of you, rub the hands together. Bringing the fingers over the eyes. Blinking the eyes open behind the hands. Parting the fingers that light back in slowly. And draw the hands out when you feel ready.